Ladies and gentlemen, this is Shut the TARDIS! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Greggo, and welcome to Shut the TARDIS at Geek Creation Show here in lovely New Jersey, in Piscataway, which, as opposed to Piscataway, which the way the traffic was getting here, I wish the con was Piscataway instead of Piscataway. Anyway, okay, they're going to get a lot worse before they get there. Welcome. This is the very first time that we've ever done this, so YouTube, if you like what you see, let me know for sure. And we have got two players over here who are going to attempt to shut the TARDIS, and we'll introduce them one at a time, starting with Marlene. Let's welcome Marlene to the show. You have a microphone between you. Put it towards yourself there, and tell us a little about yourself, where you're from, what you do.
I'm from further south in Jersey. I go to school. Nerdy.
Okay, and what do you like to do in your spare time?
Write, watch movies.
Watch Doctor Who, I hope.
Of course.
Okay, good, because that will serve you well on this show. Best of luck to you, Marlene. And our second player is Kaylee. Let's welcome Kaylee. Kaylee, it sounds like we've got a cheering section out there. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I live in Bayonne, New Jersey, and watch Doctor Who basically for a living. And
Awesome.
Be geeky.
All right, well, welcome to both of our players. Here's how the game works. First of all, let's put some familiar faces up on the board. Hey, look at that. All right, now, in this game, we have 3 shot-free cubes, and as you can see, they are energized, and you never know what's going to pop up on those cubes. The Daleks also know that the shot-free cubes are energizing, and they are interested in them as well. So we have all 12 doctors here, and our contestants are going to send them off to try to defeat the Dalek menace before they are, in turn, defeated by the Daleks. So the way it works, I have a bunch of trivia questions right here. You're going to buzz in and you're going to give me the correct answer, and if you do so, you will be in charge of those cubes. You can choose either to de-energize them yourself or force your opponent to. Now the numbers will pop up in those cubes, and the sum of those numbers, those are the doctors that you need to send off. So for example, if we have that combination, 1, 4, 1, they add up to 6. You could send off the 6th doctor himself. You could send off the 5th and the 1st. You could send off the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd, the 4th or the 2nd, anything that adds up to 6. Now, if you cannot do it, then that's when the Daleks will come up. And you do not want, if the Dalek hits you 3 times, you are exterminated. You're surrounded, basically, and there's nothing you can do, and you are out of the game. If you send off the final doctor on the board, you win the game. And our prize today is quite nice. This is the 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver Universal Remote Control. It is one of the nicer screwdrivers out there, one of the nicer Sonic screwdrivers. This will go to the winner of our game. Now, players, there's also a hidden prize behind one of the Doctor's portraits. If that is one of the Doctors that you send off, you will win a hidden prize, and today, the hidden prize is free admission to Voltaire's Wicked Necrocomic. So, there is some incentive there. So, until you get to the point where there are some doctors whose numbers you cannot get, you might as well keep de-energizing those cubes yourself, because you might win this prize, okay? So, are we ready to play? You have buzzers in front of you. It's the big red button, and get ready to buzz in. Here is the first question. Now, you may interrupt me, or you may wait to hear the choices, but it's always 50-50. It'll be one or the other. And if no one buzzes in after a few seconds, the TARDIS is going to buzz in for you. So someone will definitely be trying to answer this question. Best of luck to both of our players. If you know what's coming up next week, this should be easy. In what year was the first television broadcast of Doctor Who? Oh, okay, and that is Kaylee.
1963.
The choices are 63 or 73. 63 is the right answer. Okay, well done. Okay, I assume that you want to de-energize those cubes. You want to get that badge. So here we go. There we go. All right. So 3, 1, and 4. That's a total of 8. You can send off the 8th Doctor or anything that adds up to 8. And remember, there's a prize behind one of them. So how do you want to make 8?
4, 3, and 1.
4, 3, and 1. All right. So we send the 4th Doctor off. We send the 3rd Doctor off, and the 1st. All right, the prize is still up there somewhere. Now, 1 is now impossible, as is 3, as is 4. So if any of those numbers come up, that's going to be a Dalek. All right, so very careful. Incidentally, players, if the same number appears in all 3, you get to borrow my Sonic, which can keep the Daleks away for 1 mistake. So, all right, fingers on buzzers. Here is the next question. In Revenge of the Cybermen, the Doctor and his companions travel to Voga, also known as the planet of what metal? Is it A, silver, or B, gold? And that is Marlena. Nope, it's gold. It is gold. So, Kaylee, now remember, 1, 3, and 4 are bad. Do you want to de-energize those cubes? Because here they go. You can do it yourself, or you can make Marlena do it. What do you want to do? You're going to do it yourself. Okay, you got a good number up there. All right, 3, 6, 11. So, let's see. You have 3 ways you can do 11. How do you want to do it? You have 3 ways you can send 11 off to fight the Daleks. How do you want to do it? Not particularly difficult math, and remember, there's a prize behind one of them.
7 and 6.
It won't be 7 and 6, that's 13.
I get to math today.
You can do either 11, 9 and 2, or 5 and 6. 5 and 6. All right, so let's send off 5 and 6. Oh, the prize is still up there. Now, the everything under 7 except 2 is now impossible to get. All right, so fingers on buzzers, but that prize is still up there. Here is the next question. What World War II figure features prominently in Victory of the Daleks? Is it A, Winston Churchill, or B, Harry S. Truman? And that is Kaylee. Winston Churchill is correct. Okay, they're charged. Do you want to stop them or do you want to force Marlena? Okay, Marlena, you can get a prize. Best of luck. De-energize them and oh dear. Exterminate. You can't do 6, so that is your first Dalek. 2 more of those, and the winner will be Kaylee. All right, players, we have another question. Fingers on buzzers. Billy Piper plays which of the Doctor's companions? Is it A, Ace McShane, or B, Rose, and that's Marlena. Rose Tyler is correct. They're charged. Do you want to de-energize them, or do you want to force Kaylee? All right, we'll do it. Oh, and there's the 6 again. Exterminate. 1 more, and this will be a very quick game. Okay, so fingers on buzzers, players, and here is the next question. The Unified Intelligence Task Force is also known as what? Is it A, Unit, and that's Kaylee,
Unit.
Or B, Torchwood? Yes, it is Unit. There go the cubes. What do you want? You're ahead right now, 2-0, so you can take a shot for the prize. You're going to do it yourself, and it's good. All right, there's only one way to do these. Send off the 7th Doctor, and no prize. Okay, so the prize is still up there somewhere. Here is the next question. In what year do the events of The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood primarily take place? Is it A, 2015, or B, 2025? The TARDIS made you buzz in, Kaylee. Which one? A or B? 2015, 2025? No, it's 2015. It's 2015. Marlena, they're charged. Do you want it? You'll be out of the game if you fail. Okay, here we go, Kaylee. No, that is impossible. Exterminate. And the Daleks are in full force now. Everyone has seen some Daleks. All right, here is the next question. Who was the Doctor in the first episode where the Ood aliens appear? Is it A, Christopher Eccleston, or B, David Tennant? And the TARDIS made Marlena buzz in.
Tenant.
Tenant is correct. Well done. Here come the cubes again. Do you want them or do you want Kaylee? All right, Kaylee, here we go. Oh, look at that. All right. Well, the good news is you've got a use of the TARDIS. You've got a use of the TARDIS? No, the TARDIS is there. You've got a use of my Sonic. So you don't have to worry about the fact that you can't do that because you got the same number in all three, which means you may borrow my Sonic. The next time you make a mistake, you can use the Sonic to drive away the Dalek. So no harm, no foul. All right, fingers on buzzers for the next question. In what year did Tom Baker begin his role as the Fourth Doctor? Was it A, 1972, or B, 1974? TARDIS makes Kaylee buzz in. 72 or 74?
No. 74?
74 is right, yes, and let's charge him up. Now you've got my Sonic, so that can save you once, but you'll have to do it again. So, you're going to do it or you're going to make Marlena do it? All right, you're going to do it, and okay, well, you need to activate the Sonic to keep the Dalek away. All right, so there you go. I will take that back. Now, you've got to try it again. Now, if you fail, you don't have this guy anymore. So here we go. Oh. Exterminate. 5 cannot be done. All right. So awful low numbers. When I was testing this earlier, I was getting nothing but high numbers. So, okay, so here we go. Someone could be exterminated on this question. So fingers on buzzers. Here is the question. What was the name of the episode where these Chakri cubes made their first appearance? Was it A, The Power of Three, or B, Father's Day? And the TARDIS made Marlena buzz in. Is the right answer. All right, so I assume that she's going to be de-energizing these cubes. All right, let's see what happens. Oh! All right, so. You just spun yourself into a free badge to Voltaire's Wicked Necker Comic Con. So congratulations. So even if you are eliminated, if you're exterminated, you still have a nice prize. So here we go. Only 5 doctors left. We got all the older folk are just, they're all chilling now. They've already done their part. So all right, here we go. Here's the next question. Yeah, older folk. Hi, Mr. Hurt. How are you doing over there? All right, here we go. In which episode do we first hear the now famous phrase, "Are you my mummy?" Oh. Is it A, The Empty Child? And that is Kaylee. Is right. Yes, here we go. All right, it's charged up. Do you want it? There's no incentive now. Yes. Okay, Marlena, all yours. No! Oh, unfortunately, Marlena, you have been exterminated. Let's give it up for Marlena. And that means, Kaylee, I am happy to present you with the star prize, the Tenant Sonic Screwdriver Universal Remote. All yours. Congratulations. And YouTube audience, we are going to have another game straight away, so don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Shut the TARDIS.